Alright, well, I'm on my way to the corner store right now to try and grab myself some relaxation. As soon as I walked out, there's some neighbors standing out in front of the yard across the street from my house, and they shouted out "Blump," and then slinked off into the area like in between houses. And so that's just another common example of the way these artificial constructs try and poison you out here in public. And so I'm hoping to go over here to the corner store and not get poisoned along the way, even though it's been a pretty bad day. If I was doing a count for count of the amount of times I've gotten poisoned today, it'd probably be around 100, and it's just slight amounts of toxicity almost every time. So many transmissions of consecration and this and that, and then you taste this kind of dehydrating, acrid taste in your mouth, and I can tell my body's being dehydrated, as well as the ability that these beings have to actually take water or all types of things out of your body. So like even as you drink it, they can actually take it out of your body. I had an example of this about a couple months back. I had this little miniature bong for weed, and what they would do is they would take the water. They would come and take the water out the little mini bong, and it would just disappear. Or when I would smoke out of it, it would be like extremely salty and toxic. And so there's multiple examples of this, and I feel that they do take some of the water out of me a lot of the times, but not to mention the parasitic herky jerky. Not to mention the parasitic movements of these parasitic creatures that they've actually put inside of me. And they call them wumpers. Like I said, and it sounds silly, but if you're gonna torture someone and try and get away with it, like these creatures are, they make what they're saying sound kind of comical and silly when the connotations of what's actually happening are very, very severe. And so they put these things inside me called wumpers. And I actually went to the hospital to get an MRI, to get scanned on the inside of my body when they did it. And this was back in February of 2019, this year, and I was in Placerville, California. And I actually got debilitated. Had just splitting pains in my insides, like my stomach was being split open, and it was from this guy. He gave me like a steak sandwich the night before. I was traveling out and living outside, and so I was living hand to mouth, and so steak sandwich sounds great, right? And no, but I ingested one of these toxic parasitic things, which is still inside me to this day. And I go to the hospital, and they scanned me up with an MRI, and they told me that I had too much in my bladder for them to see anything, which kind of doesn't make sense to me, because isn't your bladder's only in the lower part of your organ systems, and so anyways, so I was at the hospital in Placerville, California, and instead of doing any medical work They just injected me with some morphine and some Valium and let me watch an episode of The Simpsons. And then I went about my way, and then they kind of forced me out with a sandwich. And that's what happened there. Kind of typical example of what happens to me now when I actually try and go get any type of medical attention or anything like that. It's just all just completely far-fetched, and it's as strange as anything I've ever seen. You should hear the things that they say when I go into a hospital or anything. It's just absolute torture from every single one of these creatures. And so that's just an example of the cover-up and the length that these things are going to try and torture a single man at this point. Imagine that whole world recreated around an individual just for the sole purpose of torture. And that's for one guy, Matthew Allen Emerson, right? Like, I don't know. But just judging by what my neighbors say, by what the people in the grocery store, the corner store say, it seems like they only seem to think they have one purpose, and that is to torture Matthew Allen Emerson. Now, I went in here earlier today, and nothing was copacetic. As soon as I walked in, there was this elderly black woman, and she was talking about tetrazine, and I made a note of it. I was like, oh, okay, she's talking about tetrazine. And then some cats came in and started making a whole bunch of loud noise and stuff, like a loud ruckus. But then they ended up talking in tongues. That same tongue talk I heard with my father, or my artificial people, who use an artificial construct named Dick Moves. So anyways, just check the noise. Just a regular one.